He's got 1.1k games played in LCK. I guess, wait, those numbers of 1100 games played in the LCK, that doesn't include LCK Cup, right? So I presume he's at least 1200 in Korea. How many total games played does Faker have? Because in internationals he has a couple hundred, doesn't he? 1600 games played in pro. That's insane. That's like 7 player careers. He's been through 7 careers. Maybe 8 player careers. 200 games a career? I think 8 players worth of games. Alright, Scout, you need to show up big. I feel like Scout's been kind of... There's been this Scout fall off the last few years. He's dropped a little bit. But I feel like this year, he's kind of cooking. He's kind of cooking. Maybe the bounce back from Scout. I would love a new Scout Prime. Imagine Scout like climbed back up to be one of the best mids again. That would be chills. Yeah, Karma for sure, good first pick when Nautilus is banned. Really, really good. This is already pushing bot lane, and this already opens up Cade Karma, Ezreal Karma, Sivir Karma, all the Karmas. So here exactly is where the LCK would do Ezreal Jarvan. This is exactly what they will do. You know how we saw the Ezreal play against Jarvan yesterday in EU? The Korea teams, they love to take away the Jarvan with the Ezreal to basically make it so now you kind of need to pick like Kate or Corki or something with a dash. I would like an Owner Lee Sin. Owner Lee Sin is good, Owner Xin Zhao is good, both are great. And we're just sending Anivia Flex. Are you sure not Anivia next to Azir in Korean? I don't know how to say them. Azir? Is it there? Wow, we are flexing Azir. Anivia, sorry. Yeah, it does stop the rise on 3. That's true. Wow, they drop 80 carry, really? I'm surprised they're dropping 80 carry. But they're cooking something. I mean, Xin Zhao with Karma is amazing. I think he can take support here, yeah, but what is it? He's gonna go for this here. I wonder if Lehens, don't forget Lehens, didn't he play a lot of Yumi in the Pays Gen G era with Pays Lehens? I feel like Ezreal Yumi is something he would be very happy to play. I would maybe look for a Yumi ban. There's the Kate ban. I think Leona is good. Rel, Leona, Yumi. Also, if I'm Lehens and I watch KT play Yumi 2 games, I'm thinking, oh, it's time. But there's a lot of range supports. Why are they betting Jace? Oh, because they're blinding top, I guess, right? They want to blind Gnar. So I guess that right now it's shaping up for like a Gnar and maybe Jhin, but Jhin is a bit sketchy into Jarvan. I think for Nongshim, I don't know what Kingen's going to counter top with. We'll see. They could just ban Gnar here. Okay, they banned Sivir. Kingen is the guy who will play Sylas top, you know. Actually, is Yunara Karma not just a fine lane to play here in this game for T1? Is Nico into Karma, really? Don't really like that, but it's a champ. Normally you pick Karma into Nico. So Yunara has a dash, Corki has a dash, but if you don't want dashes, you want a strong AD, Jhin is the pick, for sure. And then I guess it's Gnar with the J spend and then play the game. What? It's Anivia top, Akali mid for Faker? Really? What? It's what? Really? What is the counter pick to Anivia top? What about like Syndra top or so? I don't know. Is there something funky you can play into Anivia Akali solo lanes? Cast it in top? I don't know. What if Karma goes mid? Nah, I think you put Karma support 100% here. Yeah, I definitely think Kingen could have cooked there with something, but they have Azir, Ezreal, so they probably just want the front line. Sion into Anivia isn't that fun, but this is a very different direction I thought T1 would go in. You have Jhin, Karma, Xin Zhao, which is giga strong, and now you have an Anivia top and an Akali mid, so... I think something like Galio top, some kind of... I don't actually know the direct counters to Anivia. I feel like Anivia is a hard champ to counter. Let me see Anivia top counters. Wow, Anivia top is S tier in solo queue right now. So Anivia top's losing to Irelia, Olaf, Gragas. It's also losing to Mundo a little bit and Yorick a little bit. I'll make this real quick. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already, and I hope you enjoy the video. Alright, boot it up. Here we go, game number 1 starting. It already Camille into Anivia. Back at the T1 home yeah, I mean, you can E off the wall. It has a decent win rate, Camille, into Anivia. Okay, TP execute Anivia, grasp Azir, so he's doing the Chovy strat.
A T1 game that has high stakes, right?
So T1 should win bot, they should win top. I think mid is like chilling. Keria missed his Q. Wow, Taeyun has lethal tempo already. Faker's Akali is kind of fun to watch, because Faker has this style sometimes on Akali. If you remember back to their game at Worlds against Genji in 24. Oh my god, we're all in bot. Nice E-flash from Lehens. He's dead, by the way. It's 2v2 kill in Ezreal Nico versus a Karma lane. That's insane for Nongshim. Holy shit.
That's going to be huge for this lane.
That is massive for this lane.
That we say here on
Ezreal can just push out and get tier base.
Was a huge contributing
Owner is
factor to
bot.
Lehenz's growth.
They're
Sorry, I said
both dead,
backwards,
maybe.
but
Well, one of them's dead for sure.
Overstairs?
yes.
In the bottom lane?
Okay, well, this could have been 2 kills, but it was a little bit scuffed. And Owner has decided that not only is he ganking bot, but he's also doing 3 camps into bot, so... Yeah, Faker's Akali in Worlds 24, I remember this game versus Gen G where he like dropped every minion at minute 15 and just roamed the whole map and attacked everyone. There's not much counterplay here for Nongshim. I think there's a world where both of them die. If Ezreal dies faster, Lehens dies too, but nice from Nongshim to only lose 1. Yeah, Owner obviously is gonna sacrifice himself a bit here, right? Because now he has to clear his top camps. So Jarvan could do top grab, cross through mid, chunk faker, bot grab, and then base in fog. Has Doran shield, potion, second win, so his health is ticking. Scout gets a push out, and yeah, Jarvan gets bot grab pretty easily. So now Nongshim bot lane is a little bit. Ooh, nice cancel. He lost the cannon for that though, and he lost the melee. But Azir is not TPing, so Azir will lose a little bit for that as well. But Scout saves TP. I feel like the Sion is in a great spot, isn't he? CS looks good, he gets the push out top. He can even save TP here. I feel like Sion is really happy so far. Is there a dive here? Yeah, there is, because Sion's gonna ult. Wow, Sion's gonna do the bounce, the classic. This was our #1 strat in LR if we ever got Sion. 1 push out top, just run bot and ult, and then TP back top. This should be a free double, but it's not a free double actually. This is going to be a bit sketchy maybe. Nah, they're fine. And now Sion can TP top. Okay, well, Paze's life is a horror right now. So I thought it would be sketchy because Faker was moving with Sin, but they only just take the Jhin kill and back, which is really good. And Kingan's going to be even in CS. Jinxie on Jhin? What happens if Jhin flashes to Jarvan EQ up? Nah, he probably dies, right? Or? Oh, his flash wasn't up yet. It was still a few seconds.
Your play, if you do play Sion a lot, as Taeun gonna get rooted up here, but we do have Lehens in the minion wave. But
Paze is 6 on 1 minion.
Still sticking around. That's level 6 now for Paze, who is gonna land 2, and at Lehens that's 3. Waiting for the 4th.
Oh, I think he should just play. He waited a bit with that 4th shot. I think he should just send it.
I think they see Sponge, full health, level 6, and they just say, well,
Scout's
we gotta
moving.
respect this, as we have Azir coming on over, and now Owner is just gonna go in.
I respect it. I respect it so much. Might be tricky to get out here, but let's see. Okay, Faker's on the way. Keria, there's no Azir ult, right? That's a grasp Azir. Knock up, flashes. E hits SpongeBob. Killed in his EQ. And T1 find their way out. Nice play by Owner. Really good turn. Yeah, he sees the Nico with no flash, right? Just fucking kill the Nico. He knows Azir is above him, so he has to go down. And then Pace flashes the EQ. Really well played. I think if he has Azir ult up, maybe he can kill Karma, but the Keria has flash still.
What Owner can do with leads.
And Doran starting to cook top a bit.
And
is Faker? Okay, he's taking a ward. I thought he was taking their Raptors. He's actually just clearing a ward. I guess the thought of the Anivia pick is there's no real counters when Jace is out, and it's just free scaling. But I wonder what happens when someone decides.
It's going to be pushed in. Does have the backflip, but
he can't ult the minion, right? So he can't flip out here.
Well, might just try to go in on this one. He does have his perfect execution. He's just running away from Lehens for now, and he dodges the roots, and eventually
he can't really ult up through the minion, right? Because it's not a champion. So Lehens staying as a minion makes it so he can't escape. I feel like this game might turn into a complete circus. Nice play by Lehens.
What was going on in the mid lane?
Nice trade.
Faker trying to play around Scouts, ult still being down.
Yeah, Grasp Azir is tanky as fuck. Grasp Azir with Liandry's rush.
Looking like a
that guy is not dying. Dragon.
Be really nice for setting up a
despite having control of
what
the
percent of your chat do you think are bots? All of them. Every single one. Every 1% is a bot.
Is in trouble.
Yeah, now
the damage. Is that a kill there?
He's going to be happy that he has at this point
in time. I could Jhin here to chase a bit.
Very strong with the help of Faker, and now Taeun going to be pushed away.
Xin Zhao's doing red.
Once again is Root might buy some time here for Sponge to get over. He needs to rush over. Taeun completed his back though.
Jhin W. Oh, he tried to get it. Oh, what a shot. Jarvan couldn't get in time. Now I can just ult the wave.
At least able to get away from the curtains being opened up.
Yeah, bot is fried now. They 2v2 killed, but I think that the enemy jungler is owner is kind of he's making this game a little bit difficult for Nongshim's bot lane.
As they're trying to set something up here, they're just trying to play around owner as much as possible.
Oi, Lehens didn't sidestep that. He's just dead again. Oh, this Xin Zhao Karma is just eating them.
Taeyeon also getting poked away. Sponge, same story for him.
I think the 3v3 is so winning for T1 now.
Of T1 right now.
They're going to thin this wave out, but it's still pretty hefty.
They can even dive them here if he stacks Q on the tower.
They're going in.
Yeah, they're going in. I'm not sure what Sponge was thinking.
What is Nongshim doing there?
Just dies. And now Taeyeon trying to get something
Jin ults up in 3 seconds.
Damage.
Oh, he barriered it. Oh, get baited. Get baited, get baited, get baited, get baited. Yeah, this game is now a bit cooked for Nongshim. I think great game from Owner and Keria. They are running this game. I hate mouse key bindings in League of Legends. I feel like pressing... Okay, Scout solo kill. Does Grasp Azir with Liandry's at minute 16? How? Xin Zhao didn't even help, right? Or? How about numpad gamers? Your summoner spells are on your numpad. Oh, he didn't base. He's gonna RE him or what? Yeah, he did. Oh, clean.
And he misses the ultimate.
Oh, super clean. The RE is a flip. But if it hits, it's a kill for sure. He has egg. No TP on Faker though. He can get the wave. Whoa, he has egg. Keria's here. Doesn't even proc the egg. Helia procs. He gets healed. Egg mode. He should be dead here. Yeah, Sion tanks easy. They're giving third Drake for that kill on Doran. Not super worth it, I would say, but I guess they're losing, so it's something. Another game of Kingen. Another game of Kingen.
And this is just what T1 do really well.
Just go
they know
next.
How to play both sides of the map. They know where their weak point is.
Another game where it's just cooked.
The opposite side of the map. Came over there,
the I'm fine mode is Kingen right now. Okay, hear me out. Nongshim get Diable. And then Peanut comes back from military service. The return of Nongshim Peanut. Not that Sponge is playing bad, it just that lineup would sound fucking legendary. Who got... Oh shit, what are they doing here? He hasn't even started his military yet? For real?
Didn't have flash, pushing the bottom lane. Does have TP.
Bro's co-streaming? That ain't the military. Lehens is one-shot here by Faker.
As Zerkin's gonna land on him, and Faker takes him out.
How's he getting out here, though? Actually, he's fine, isn't he? He has flash. I mean, he has Delash.
He's kind of just walking behind enemy lines. He gets his Shroud back, and he waits for the slam, goes back in.
Ooh, now he's deep. That's a 1-for-1.
Kill, and he does get it.
Did Doran just wall his own Herald?
T1 is here to clean up the kills. Nongshim once again over-indexing into the 1 kill. And it's not going to work out for them as Scout
no flash
and is in a lot of trouble as the stun does land. The root is there as well.
It's a stomp.
Doran picks up the
it's a monster stomp.
With the icicle and
T1 are playing bot side. Was a nice play by Kingen. He's kind of dropping the side lane to just make sure that they can do something top side.
And then Lehens is caught initially.
Lehens has been caught about 4 times this game.
Is like, in the meanwhile, like they're messing up the engage on Pays. Like everything was missed from Taeyeon. Lehens flashes here when Faker has his activation of his ultimate to take him out. So that's just a summoner down for further.
I mean, the best part of this whole play was Doran's Nivea wall.
Okay,
that was just perfect.
Right.
Herald popped. Doran TP's in. Oh, you want to drive that Herald into their whole team? What if I was to just put a wall here?
Herald for team fighting is just a bridge too far.
I mean, it's soul fight right now, isn't it? So Doran will click the Drake, and Nongshim's going to try and contest through bot. And Faker will have a flank here, which is nice. Oh, Faker W'd to clear the wave. No Akali Shroud.
The fact that they didn't elect to go through mid lane.
They're going to try and catch him.
Now,
oh, the Rocket Belt. Can't get in range for the push.
Yes, Faker did not have flash, so that was the angle they were looking
Kingen is queuing ghosts.
Kingen is slamming a bush over to the right side while this Drake
Sponge, can he steal it? That smite was pretty awful by T1, but the fact that was Sponge DC'd or what? How is he not even trying to contest that? Yeah, Faker's just killing their whole backline. He is dead though. That was way too deep. But the game's over. They have Mountain Soul. So why didn't Sponge even try to smite it? He has vision on it, surely. Or does he have vision on it? I actually don't know. It's kind of around the wall and he has no ward in the pit. Yeah, Zero Push doesn't hit Faker.
He does go a bit deep here, disrespecting the damage there from Taehyun and the Sand Soldier setup, but T1 get more than just the dragon.
Diable, yeah, there's a lot of big rumors going on right now. Diable's contract is up for trade and he's leaving Fearax apparently, and teams are trying to buy him, and the team that's closest to buying him right now is Nongshim, and it might happen tomorrow. So there's a world where from tomorrow onwards, Nongshim has Diable. It's DNS, Nongshim, and DRX, I think. I don't know who he's going to or where he's going to. He could be on DN Supers. He could be on DRX.
Potentially it does. So
he could be on Nongshim.
Even still,
I have no idea.
I
mean, they can go Baron now, right? It's not the end of the world.
Is finally on the cards here for T1.
Their Baron damage is a bit shit without the Nivea. I think Akali Jhin suck at Baron, but Nivea is good at it, so Doran has to do a lot of the work here. Doran's not even hitting the Baron. He's just here, which surprises me a lot, but
also if T1 really want to, they can just pull
they've just left Pace to have the flash.
Into no man's land.
Throw that away
Toss.
Or lose Elder somehow miraculously.
Toss the game.
So we just have to prevent.
Yeah, I think it's an Elder fight.
So Nongshim will ever
What
get.
triggered all the drama with Diable? Just behind the scenes misbehavior, I think, for
He was
Fearax.
kind of in no man's land himself. He's able to charge
Can't
into
drift
a
there.
wall and try to get over
Good
to
flash.
his team. There's a flash out of him, but the chase is on from T1. Not going to over chase into the Scion, though, but here come the curtains. Sponge going to be slowed up. Has to flag drag away. Takes
I know
a
it.
huge amount of damages
Oh,
now.
who did he hit? Eon.
Thinking about it,
Ooh.
goes in for the execution. Sponge, or rather Scout, meanwhile, just
It's because he skipped the fan meeting? Yeah, but you wouldn't bench a player for skipping one fan meeting, right? There's obviously a lot more behind it.
In a massive way.
Faker
here, and he is
I
going
mean,
to
he
get
can kill the
knocked
Nico
up,
here
but
pretty
guess who's
easily.
there to back him up? It's
But he doesn't want to chase.
Play here from
Look at the
T1,
Kali
how
ult.
they could use
Ready?
this Baron
You know
for
he
about
just
30
used it. Look at that
seconds
timer.
here, gain and maintain
La la la
while on the
la
Elder
la.
Dragon.
Okay, Owner, there's only one way to throw this game, and it's 1v4ing them. But you're not clicking backwards, so I'll accept that you're doing this.
Jump into 4 people right now. As the Crescent Guard is over, the ult goes in. A Faker, he's pretty low, but he has his Shroud still. Able to get away with the help of Keria, as it's not exactly the cleanest damage from T1.
This is really awkward for them to lose all this
It's
health right
fine.
before
Faker has
Elder.
fast
Pace
recall
is
and
pushing
TP.
mid.
Sponge might just die here. That's the jungler of Nongshim dead, and now he
Yeah,
got
it's
scalped by
super
his
winning.
Lonesome.
I think it's
On
kind of
the top
impossible
side
to
of
lose
the
fights
map,
at this point. They're so
and he
fed.
will eventually
This
go
is like
down.
T1
Faker's
versus
like,
DK
guess
custom
I'll
game
clean him
level
up.
of lead.
Meanwhile, we do have, looks like Doran just tanking everything on the bottom side. He's actually pretty tanky, and they say, we don't need the Elder, we just need to kill them. And that they do as T1 look to end this game.
Wow, GG.
That was a
T1,
fantastic
the last few
ultimate from
series, they're
King
playing
and all
bot
the
side.
chaos
It's
there,
working really
but
well. Doran's just
ultimately,
weak-sided like
it's
fuck,
not
and
enough. And
this
even with
playstyle
those
shift is
outposts
working
from
really
T1,
well.
feels like so far away,
Games look so
being
much more
safe
stable.
inherently. And that is just the end of the game. T1 will win it.
Much,
sub
much,
30
much
minutes.
more stable.
They made sure they dotted their.
All right, talk to me.
Maybe in round 2.
Is this a quick email 2-0? Nongshim, what you got? Alright, is there locked bans for T1 here? Are they gonna have to ban Nord, Oriana, Rumble? Is that just kind of soft locked? If Nord, Oriana, Rumble is banned, I mean, there's a world where they first pick Ashe, Rise on 3 is gone. I think they should be scared a bit, Nongshim, with Jace on 3. There's like a circle right now of Pantheon, Nocturne, Jace,
I think they're thinking about what they want to get
Lulu,
on 1-2.
and if they ban, or they don't ban the Rumble, they ban the Annie. Okay, so you can take Rumble here, but this does give T1 something like
You gotta pick Vi, right? If you're
Pantheon
T1.
Lulu if they want, which is something I think T1 would enjoy a lot. They could also just go like Nocturne, but I think Pantheon has to be the pick here, surely. There's Aurora Flex as well. Ambessa into Rumble. They go for Ambessa Nocturne. They just ignore it, the Pantheon.
Okay, the Nocturne pick,
I mean,
fairly solid here.
Akali is out. They give Pantheon
I'm gonna take the Pantheon actually.
Aurora.
Over the Vi and get the Aurora.
I think
There's a lot of
Nongshim's
burst
comp is fucking
to
broken
put
right
it
now.
lightly here for
Faker, what do you do here?
Nongshim
Just pick Galio or what? Is that his pick?
They didn't
They
grab
could
the
pick the
Vi, but
Lulu here,
Pantheon is
because
a little more
Nocturne Lulu I
globally
think is really good.
present, and we'll be able to
And also
match the
T1
Nocturne
like
lock
Nocturne
in
Lulu.
side lanes.
If Faker can drop here, I think they'll go Lulu. Otherwise, I guess he has to go Galio
I
or
think
some
that's the
shit.
reason they opt for it, because
Or
the Nocturne
TF I like.
And then
Actually,
T1
TF I like a lot.
+1 global.
It's
What do
not
you do
easy to
next?
play,
Pick Galio
but
support?
TF Nocturne and Bessa
Shin
is
support the Hens?
pretty strong.
Marking
I
like
like that Showmaker and Faker are starting to play more
do
TF and
have
Fearless.
first-
I feel like a draft like this,
Twisted
Carry I
power
can
set needs
definitely
to be
start
respected.
sniffing for a
Any
pike,
carry you
but
do pick as Nongshim Red Force will
they need to be careful not to go
potentially
too
just be dead and
Kate Van,
hit
yeah.
stunned by
I mean,
the
TF
Twisted
Nocturne is
Fate.
double global, right? Any
Take
winning
away the
side is
Caitlyn
great.
again,
Or any side
which,
is genuinely
again,
good to
kind
play
of
for.
points if they
I
have
wonder. I think
something else
Xayah
in
Rakan for
mind.
Nongshim might be
Could just ban
pretty
the Yunara
good
also
if they
if they
can
don't
ban
wanna deal
out
with it.
Curious
Seraphine.
where I deal
I
with
think
it.
Xayah
So
Rakan
thank you
might
for that
be
one,
decent
The
to play,
problem is
but you'd play it into
Joe
Lulu
that is still
or
left
Seraphine,
and
so
has
it's
seen a
kind
lot
of.
of power.
So they ban the
Ash
Ashe,
can take
so the
away
Ashe Seraphine's gone,
entirely.
yeah. But there is Lulu
Seraphine
now.
with T1's
Still,
top side would have been pretty
there is like
brutal
some
in
Lulu
terms
lane
of a pick comp.
brewing for T1.
Okay,
They
80
could
carry
go
as T1 because you have so much
Civi. I
potential.
don't know actually if they can go Sivir.
I
I
feel
don't know
like
if
it's a good
Sivir will
idea.
play the
But
game,
they get
so they take the
and, hey,
Lulu.
I mean, maybe,
Yeah, Xayah Rakan's kind
maybe
of hard
there's
to pick
something
now.
there.
As well.
They could
Yeah,
just slam a
Like
Yumi
Lulu
lane
and
here,
Bessa,
Nongshim. Just
power
pick
there
fucking
in
Zeri
the
Yumi or
draft,
some
and
shit.
Had to ban the
Or
Ashe
they
because
could
were
just
worried
go
about
for the
that
Nami,
Seraphine
right?
setup.
Corki
Caitlyn
Nami,
is
it's
a
pretty good.
no-brainer, but the Lulu still goes
Lucian
over.
Nami's out. So I guess Corki Nami, Yumi lane or a Rel
Looks like
lane.
he's come here.
Or
And he
Kalista
was.
Renata. Classic.
All right, now is it Kalista Renata?
They love sending Kalista Renatas.
Either the
Okay, now it's
Blitzcrank
TF
comes
80 carry.
out, but would've been pretty
No,
good
I don't
here,
know.
but a little
Yeah,
bit less
you
safe.
can go anything really. It's a Lulu lane, right?
Over Jinx? Come
Anything
on.
you pick is probably not that mobile.
Twitch.
Who was it? It was Gen G who played the
He's
Aurora
gonna
Twitch
play
Lulu, right?
Kog'Maw,
Oh my
because
god,
of
he
the
is gonna
reset
play
potential.
Kog'Maw. Is he? Oh my
He's
god,
gonna play
Pace
Kog'Maw,
Kog'Maw.
though.
Actually, I really like both top sides,
A
but
lot of DLC, the longer the
Kog'Maw
game
Lulu
goes
into
on,
Kalista
he
Renata.
has all of the protection of this Lulu,
Well,
shields, the
Nongshim have a
wild
lot of
growth,
damage,
etc.
but I
Faker
think if
falls
Kog'Maw gets
behind, or
ahead,
Bessa
it's
has
gonna
a
be a bit
tough time, and you end up
tricky.
op
But to be
card,
honest,
you know, Twisted Fate,
this is one of those
gets
games
picked
where I
by
feel
the
like
Pantheon,
having a
goes on top
global
of
on
them, the Rumble
T1 and
drops
using it
equalizer,
top
the
to put
Aurora
the Rumble
starts to
behind
become
is
big.
nice. Every time they go
Later
top
on, the
side,
Twisted
I
Fate
feel like the
isn't
game just
necessarily
becomes
going to be
infinitely
consistent
harder.
damage. It is
I don't
so
even know this bot
difficult for
matchup.
this T1
Kalista
top,
Renata
so
versus
they're going
Kog'Lulu.
to
Who
have
even
to
fucking wins that
play
matchup?
this to make a
I would
statement
guess
with
as
this
soon as
comp.
Kog'Maw
I think
W's
they
up,
will, but
they just click back and
let's see
then
what happens on the Rift.
Kalista Renata just wins outside of that.
Yeah.
It's the top
Alright,
where you
it's
get to teleport
Kog'Lulu,
on
it's
that, I'm sure
Pugmore,
that's
it's
probably
shield
already,
barrier,
it's a
barrier heal, sorry,
in who you spoke,
it's...
Yeah. At most 3 out of 5 stars after that.
So Kog'Maw W.
Transgression.
So I guess now it's kind of tricky for them to trade,
Paze did pick the correct
but they're
skin.
clicking forwards, so
Pugmore
maybe they just send it into their face no
Is,
matter what.
number 1 in my mind.
I feel like the go-to
Very
Kog'Maw
close.
skin is Monarch
There it
Kog'Maw,
is.
the one with the butterfly wings.
That's a lot of damage already
That's
going
when we
into
know
Paze
you're the
area.
Kog'Maw done.
But
out and a Pantheon.
Owner?
I don't think Owner's going to like this.
yeah, he's gonna save the spell shield for the
Oi,
stun.
Lehens, oi, 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 you're
Sitting in
clean
the
with it,
ground.
buddy. Yo,
First blood
Lehens,
for
you are
Taeyun
clean with
already.
it.
And one of the weaknesses
Really
of
nice
Nocturne,
flash Q.
but it is not enough.
Tingen,
The Hens is
like, I
really
felt
the
bad
hero
for you for
of
last
the day
game,
with
but then
that
you chose
handshake
Space Groove
in,
Rumble, so now I
and
actually
they
don't
do
feel
end up
bad. I hope
getting
you
the
lose.
kill.
That even if
I actually
Paze
think the
sticks
meta
around,
right now in
and
terms of
Paze
draft,
was
as much as
back.
there's
So I
power
don't think there
picks
was any
in
reason
game
for
1
Owner
with
to
like Ashe
ever
Seraphine
move
or
into the river
Jarvan
that
Ezreal or
aggressively. And just kind of a mistake
Azir
that
for some
Nongshim
teams.
immediately
I
are
think the
able to
meta is
capitalize
pretty
on.
diverse, to be honest.
Pretty
I think this is
unfortunate
probably one of the
for
most
Owner.
diverse
Speaking
metas
of
in terms of
unfortunate,
what you can play.
Faker taking an electrocute and
You can
a
play
lot of
like
extra damage
so
from
many
Bearden
champs
there
in
with
every
back.
role. Like
Well,
mid is obviously
he's
still
actually finding
AP
himself
champs,
way
but I think
behind
Yone can fit and
despite
stuff
his
like that.
passive.
Jungle is still obviously
So Paze
80
has
champs,
two
but
dogs, they're Pomeranians.
you'll see
And one
Maokai's and
cat, so I
Sejuani's
can
every now and then.
understand Jisung's
And the prio is scouts.
This guy is
Yes,
just
tier
walking
2,
into his
Hens
Raptors
very
in melee
deep in
range.
this jungle going to
Team. That's a lot of damage.
yeah, sticking around.
He has no
very
flash, but
aggressively.
they
I
don't
mean,
have damage
fear on
here.
the
Oh, they have
Lehens
damage
as
here. There's
Faker's
TF ult.
coming over. Lehens no flash and nowhere for him to run as the bailout.
TF,
eventually
how
does
broken
proc.
is TF?
Sponge eventually does come over from
My
his gold, so
TF.
a little bit slow to make his way over.
Okay,
Maybe
Carrier
didn't
took the
expect
kill,
him with
but
the full commit.
And one of the things about Twisted
First
Fate
TF ult is a
into
success.
the
You love to
Aurora
see it.
is you
It's
can
crazy
just
to me that they have
decimate
pink
Master. It
here
doesn't
and
have a way of
pink here and a
stopping you
ward
from
here.
doing
Like they
that,
have
and
a
Scout was not in a position to really punish.
map
His
hack
team
going on.
does not have ult, very
But
low.
can't map hack a TF. Oh.
Public execution was used, and now Faker Faker. Gold card going to come down, but he is going to have to flash a lot of that damage.
Is Penti on 6? No, he's not.
to try to
Scout
get this
could
kill.
flash here and play for the
Eventually,
kill.
I mean, Owner's gonna come over. We've got Carrier coming over, and Scout says, "Well, I'm committed, so I might as well try."
Oh, he got it off, and now he has
Does
W.
actually get the
Reset.
kill.
Please, sir.
Carrier is here. He should still die, right? He avoids it with.
Oh my god, Owner thought he backstepped, so now Carrier has to take the kill, or?
Okay, looks like.
Well played by Scout, gets the solo kill. I don't know how mid-wave is, but it looks pretty bad for Faker, but I guess if it's bad, Owner would push it right now, but so it's probably not bad. There was quite a lot of red dots.
Nowadays,
Well, the Cock Ludo is farming for
level
free.
6
This
is
is
gonna be
great
able
for
to
them,
farm a
isn't it?
little bit
Aren't they
more
just
easily here.
happy?
Definitely far.
Yeah, this is kind of tricky for Nongshim now.
We'll
Also, the
get
TF is such a
crystalline
tanky
overgrowth,
champ.
but nothing else.
King going in past a minion wave. He's got
He has
Pantheon to
Hex
back him
Drinker.
up. Doran misses that public execution as Sponge able to sidestep it, and now 1v2 doesn't
Yeah,
look
easy
like
kill.
Doran has any hope. He tries to go
But
in for
here
the kill,
comes
and now we got a
counterplay.
dive in the bottom lane. Faker here, and no
T1 just
hope
click bot
for
instead.
the Nongshim bottom lane.
T1
as
should
Taeyeon trying
die.
to get the bailout. Actually,
Scout
TP coming in
arrives.
here from Scout, but it is
Owner's
too little,
low.
too late.
Yeah,
that's
T1's never really gonna click top, I guess. They're always just gonna
As you see, he's
forever
too
click
late,
bot
and
lane
now he's kinda
only.
stuck here.
Can they
Can't
dive
get
here?
the mid-push
For real?
instead.
There's a level 6
We'll be
Renato
able to
though.
clear this wave, and
A bit
the
undiveable,
grubs
I
are
think.
being taken by this
It is
playing.
the
This
first game of
is-
Kog'Maw in the
means
LCK.
Pantheon is there.
This
His
year,
jungler
yes,
is on
but
the bottom side of the map.
this year,
Despite
yes,
the
but
lifeline
not.
proccing here, Doran is not able to trade things back. And then we see Owner look for this gank, and it's actually a great polymorph from Keria. Keep your eye on it.
Can Kalista flash
As he
anything
goes
here?
in, polymorph comes through, Faker
Polymorph,
follows up, and there's
interfere,
just
into
no
stun,
real outplay
no.
or no play at all.
No,
for
can't
Taeyeon
flash
to
point
make
and
in
click.
this situation.
Especially the second they see Sponge in the top lane, so kind of going both
Pace
ways.
really respecting there, isn't he?
Where
I mean, they have no
Nongshim
Lulu ult, but
get the better of Doran, but
instantly
T1
flashing the
did
Renato
a
ult
very
is...
nice dive in bottom.
yeah, and
So
Pantheon has ult
that's
up soon, so...
2 tools gone
I think he can just
for a
land on
potential
mid.
Dragon skirmish.
On bot, sorry.
Tempo that
Okay,
Scout
2 days to
has picked
Nongshim's
up
really
mid.
good.
It's gonna be 800
Oh,
gold
he is
behind
sniffing for
in
that
this game,
Kalista.
but
I feel like
it's a
Nocturne
Lucian
Lulu, you
soul,
always
so
guarantee
not
the
quite
fear on
same
Nocturne if you just Lulu ult the
amount
Nocturne on the
we
ult.
saw in game 1.
They're gonna go in for
Oh,
this.
he mistimed
as
it.
The combo gets flashed
But
here
he just
by
solo kills him or
Taeyeon,
what?
but he's
What
all
the
by his
fuck?
lonesome, and that's a kill already, and now Sponge.
How broken is
Hands
Nocturne?
Very much isolated. Sponge gonna flash away, trying to dodge everything, but gets hit by the glitter lance. And that might be enough to keep him around, but he actually does back away. Now we got Scout coming on over.
Yes,
as
flash here,
Owner
Keria.
continuing
TP
to
from
go deep for
Faker.
this one, but now TP coming in from
Heal
Faker.
used already.
Lots of damage
Spell
going
shield.
into Owner as he tries to tank it up, but now the
Stun
TF
card.
is here. It's a 3-on-3 with the Kog'Maw going front to back.
Another stun card, talk to me.
Kind of stuck around for a very long time. That's another glitter lance
Boom!
into
TF!
and that is going to be yeah, Doran not in a very good spot, but now
He has attack
Lens,
speed here.
might just get run down here. Has to
He
flash
could
away.
kill, but
Faker
he would
definitely
die for it.
considered
He would have to
flashing
flash
after
for
that.
it.
Slow came
Doran
Keria
doesn't
kind of
get
smurfing
flash.
though on the Lulu. Look at this Nocturne damage.
This fight, this situation here is...
This is
the
just
real
all
problem
Nocturne.
Is the trigger is pulled early for T1, and the jungle support
That's
cannot
crazy.
join. The damage
Just
is gone.
annihilated him.
And Scout wants to join, but he's so late. If he was able to come down just a little bit faster, I mean, just like 2 seconds faster, especially with Sponge escaping here, I think there's a real world where they could actually win this 3v3. But because he's so
Hexblade
late,
Nocturne
he
with a
has
shield
Faker
from
the
Lulu or
time to
something.
fully TP in.
Some guy in chat says you never
Scout
played
gets
AD
the
carry.
kill right onto the Nocturne, but there's a Kog'Maw on the other side, and Pace is just going to run them down. Faker's cards are just a little bit too chunky to sidestep there.
Alright, Rage Bait Kog'Maw.
And now they're making another play.
Wait, Nocturne
TF
ult's up
Nocturne
again?
Really getting huge value for T1 as Scout.
As it was still on
Okay,
cooldown.
well, I think he has 4 out of 5
And it
stacks. He
just
defeats
feels
1 on
like
Rumble
step
now.
forward to this game maybe quickly heading in the same direction as
Okay.
game 1.
Faker's
Going
on the
in
way.
King, and he's overheating, and we
Hexing
got
are
Faker
procced.
on his way up. Doran
Faker doesn't have
not gonna
spellbook, so no
overstay his
ghosts.
welcome.
Can maybe
He
kill
does have
actually.
Flash available
If he
here
flashes,
for
is it
King
kill?
in. He's going to use it early just to
Nimbus
make sure he
gets it out.
And that was the right call. He had his equalizer.
Is
still
Pantheon
too,
gonna
but
ult on this Lulu lane, or is
Not
he
gonna
just
be
never
able to
gonna
kill
ult?
Doran.
They pick Kalista Renato and they're not Pantheon ulting
might
bot
have been able to
once.
get his flash. Okay, they're
Oh
gonna
my
try for
god.
it. Yeah, he still has flash, like I was saying.
They're
Yeah.
absolutely
flash,
trolling the game here,
but-
Nongshim.
You know, when Pantheon
There is a no
holds
flash
up
Kog'Maw
and
for
doesn't
like
get
1
a
minute.
kill, it kinda
And
does
he's
feel
not
bad,
ulting on him.
especially when you're trying to
Kalista
react
Renato are
to
sitting
Nocturne
under their
everywhere.
tower, asking for help.
As Taeyeon
Mentioned,
I've realized
Doran
how
down
you
here,
win the
Izzle's
game.
coming back up.
You never go
Sponge
top
used
lane,
his.
ever. Whoever goes top lane is
Maybe he just
automatically
Sponge.
losing the game, I've decided.
Faker definitely way too far up in the lane here. Going to land a gold card onto the Pantheon. But eventually has to flash the wall and says, okay, I'll just
Close
I
the
guess he
gap.
just doesn't know Pantheon's
Yeah,
there, but
Faker
Pantheon just ulted
actually
top,
plays
so I
this
guess
really
it's
well.
like...
Fights back, gets into the Raptor pit, forces Scout to flash, but Scout doesn't miss. Second lead.
There's no Ambessa ult for 8
With it being
seconds, so they
Ocean, Soul
can't
doesn't
really
feel
go on the
that great.
Kalista
It's only a
yet.
2,000 gold lead here for T1, but this composition is so
Doran's
aggressive
also
with a lead
kind of
like
playing
the
a
one
bit
they
up
have,
here.
and
They should know
Kog'Maw
something
being the
sus
biggest
for
lead means
Nongshim.
They have such great late game insurance.
There's no way Ambessa plays like that.
No, they don't
Oof,
have
saved.
a
Owner was
great
about to help
answer
Doran
the
for a second
Kog'Maw.
there.
If they had
Jesus.
Vi,
God bless.
I feel like you would have a very reliable
Probably
way
would have been
to
double killed,
100%
2
get
shutdowns to
onto the
Nongshim.
Kog'Maw. Quite the same as
Ah, there's
as,
my bot lane.
now. Gonna throw out a bunch of stuff into Paze. And
Oh,
Paze
did he
just
spell
gets
shield the
run
Renato
through
ult or
and
what?
Peeled for by the Lulu. A Sponge is taking a huge
Oh,
amount of damage.
Aurora
So
Q
now
missed.
Faker makes
Big
his
stun
way
card.
with the gold card,
Nice
and now
Michaels, but Doran
in
just
the back
eats
line.
them up.
Nobody able to stop him as
Oh,
they use
Doran.
everything for everybody
Rumble ult,
else.
does he die? Hexdrinker.
Equalizer comes down. A lot of
Scoot,
damage
scoot,
here
good flash
from
by
the
Carrier.
Aurora,
Big
but
stun card. Wow, Scout just got one popped.
throws a card
And then he
in,
ults
and it's
into Kingan's face.
disaster for Nongshim as T1
Oh, please shield me.
just decimating them
Wow,
here
GG.
in the top river.
Instant
It's an
ace.
ace for T1.
Instant
And
ace.
it's
Good
just-
fight
it's
by
the same
Doran.
story every time. No,
Nice
just
kiting by
don't
Owner.
have the
Good
members.
flash
They
by
don't
Carrier.
have enough. Like,
The
look
chase
at
from
the
Faker
minimap
was nice
here.
with his ult.
Scout TP's into the mid lane, but he isn't here yet. They go on to Pays. Wild Growth's available. Shield's available.
Yeah, Owner spell shields
And
the
then
Renata
they
ult.
use the Renata ultimate in such a bizarre way, and then it's like, okay, now Faker's here, and it's a late TP from King.
Faker pops ult here. Look at where Faker ults from. He ults. He ults from this pink. Ready? Look at him. He stuns him. Qs and then ults onto Rumble. I respect
and
it.
Kingan is at least able to trade one back here, but it's a disaster. Carrier gets picked.
And a ward in the banana brush and
Carrier?
died.
So Nongshim
Warming
actually is gonna
definitely
now
the death
have
of many a
soul
support,
point, which is
Especially
strange.
Lulu.
See, they're wanting to
Trying
dive Faker,
here, I think is
but he has fast
should be fairly
recall.
simple. However, they don't stop his empowered recall.
So he just says goodbye.
Oh boy.
Wow.
And not only does he do that, he does it on TF where he like tips his hat.
But that was one of them. As now,
And now Kalista and Renata have to run from bot to mid. T1 are very deep here though. They're gonna die. A couple of them are gonna die here.
Looks like only Carrier is going to be the one they get for now. As Owner also.
There's no way they're gonna let that
gets
Nocturne
away.
get out. Surely they have to
Target
chase
selection
him
a
to
little
the
bit all
death.
over the place there. I think
It's prob- he's
Owner
gonna
is
execute,
just
maybe.
dead. Can he get the? Oh, he's
What?
gonna
There's
get
no
away with
way
it.
they don't
No
chase
way.
the Nocturne.
Half
Are
years
we
in that push.
serious?
There's only
They
What?
couldn't.
Aurora could move.
Okay, well.
You could run him down, make him execute,
I'm
Pantheon
trying
Q
to
him.
find angles here.
Oh yeah,
The
Herald
target
recall
selection
actually.
on that scrap in the mid
Maybe
lane
it was a bit
little
hard to
bizarre as well.
chase.
Kingan decided to gold grab
80
the
carry
kills,
gold
so I bet
diff?
he
What
dips
is it?
with some people getting
Is he
picked,
like
but,
2k up on Kog'Maw or what?
I mean, the whole map is
And last
about to
game he
get
was
painted
3k up
blue.
on Jhin. He's
they just had that
3.3k up on
slogan over there, the
Kog'Maw.
home ground,
Really?
the ground up. Red buff.
Nice
red
sidestep from
buff.
Kingan. Nice sidestep from Kingan.
Lane
How do they have
straight
3
out. We can
Drakes?
do
Well, the
another one.
first two
I
they
hope
got
so.
because they were winning, like
yes,
they had a
what
winning
T1 are
3v3,
gonna
I
do.
think.
Yeah, they're gonna kill the Nongshim members.
That is a
starting with Kingan.
deep
They
TF
kinda
ult.
just ults directly in the face of Kingan, under the turret, into a TP.
They are gonna chase you here, yeah.
Not ideal there.
They have
As now
no, they don't have
Sponge
Rumble ult.
getting on in, but the paranoia going to be utilized to try to
Doran
get
had
them
flash. Why
out.
didn't he go on Faker?
And they do get away. Meanwhile, Pays is in mid lane, just
No, I think he'll be fine actually. But it's so funny when you're the
yeah,
AD
he
carrier,
has
when your
flash,
comp is so global. You're like,
but
well,
he
I
might
can't join,
just
so I
be
guess I'll
dead.
just stay here. And actually, he's not fine.
And Faker TP's
Very
in to
dead.
tip his hat again and say
Faker
farewell.
came in, he's like,
Oi,
"Yeah, I'm helping."
Lens.
Meanwhile, this gets thrown in.
Did we need to do
and
that,
he gets
Lens?
slowed up, takes a
Is there a...
huge amount of damage.
I'm wondering if there was
So
a
they're
Baron
just gonna
angle
back
start
up that
after
Pays
Pays
pick.
died, but now it definitely isn't.
Pays able to punish
I think they could go Baron actually after they kill Pays, if
And
they
I think
didn't
he
chase.
thought that with this TP for Faker coming through that he could get
Like
bailed
right
out
now?
and stand his ground, but just too much Nongshim and too little T1. So it ends up being
But then they
nice
tank
pick
a
here for
3-man
Nongshim, but again,
Kog'Maw
not enough
passive and get
necessarily
Giga Chunk.
just yet to get them back into the game, but stack a few more of those up.
Ready.
Alright, 20
Pays
seconds on
starts to
Soul.
kill when the Lulu was there. And
T1
now
still
he's
can lose the
gonna
game.
have
If someone gets
to
caught
pay
here or
them.
misplays, it's a...
Probably the Terminus is now looking to
Pantheon,
go
no
on
flash.
in as there's the public execution.
Great
straight
dive,
onto
but Doran might-
Sponge, a
nope.
big Aurora ult, but he's kind of alone, takes a lot of
Scout
damage.
lived. No, he
Equalizer on
didn't.
top,
Nice
though,
stun card.
is gonna burn a lot of
Doran has
members,
TP.
and
Owner
Nongshim's
flashes
down
out.
2 members, still pushing forward, but they just get kited out.
They're
and
getting
not able to
spaced like
actually
fuck.
take anyone
Doran can
out
TP
from
back
the
in
side
their
of
face.
T1. The Ocean Drake
It's a turret,
Yeah,
however.
T1 kind of fucking
And the
decimating in
dragon.
the series. Kingan has
And
no
a
flash
stop
here.
back.
Yeah. Doesn't
He
have
open
his
with
ult.
E.
Just gonna have to jump into this one.
W, E, Q, auto, Q2, auto.
Kind of ready for it, but at the end of the day, he doesn't have flash.
Oh,
Slow comes
so
in with
close to a
harpoon, and
bolo.
He actually does get away.
And Pantheon
Bro,
is
these
going
Pantheon
to...
ults are criminal.
Yeah, this is a great ult from Doran. Watch this. He both escapes from the aggression on the right side, but also hits the prio target on the left
Kalista
side.
just
That is
isn't in
exactly
this
how you
fight.
want to play Ambessa when you're on the edge of a fight
Kalista
like
had
this.
0 auto
Faker
attacks
gets the
this
snipe on
entire
the
fight.
scout who was chasing
Not a
aggressively.
single
And
auto
Equalizer
attack
does
was
a
done
lot
by
of damage,
Kalista.
but it's so far behind.
0.
It's just not lethal
Still hasn't
damage.
hit once.
And, you know,
Like there was
Lens's
nothing
ultimate
done.
there was, again, I suppose, Nongshim are trying to find an angle.
Oh, he pays no flash.
Yeah, they get a bit on a
Do they have the-
Pays
do they have the
here
damage?
as,
They
everything
do have
is
the
thrown
damage.
into
Faker's
Pays
here. Does he have
and
Rapid
actually
Fire?
do get the kill, but now
Stun?
on top of so much damage,
Bomba?
including the Kog'Maw
Doran, you have
passive.
ult?
Lens and Taeyun gonna have to run away from this
Nice
one.
sidestep by
Doran just
Taeyun,
going
but I
on
think
in.
he
They
might
set
die
this
anyway.
4v5 like it's no problem.
Taeyun gets the
Bailout
bailout, clicks
is
forwards.
there, but it does not proc as Doran picks up the kill onto
I think
Kalista.
Taeyun could have clicked back and lived there
Now
actually.
it's 4v4.
But yeah, not enough damage.
Win to kill and says, all right,
well,
we'll get one
Pace
back.
is playing the... I mean, he's using his passive effectively.
Him, hits the Q there, rather the weirding there, gets the spear. Again, everything goes onto it. And then his passive gets massive value anyways, which is quite rare in pro play. And when they were playing a dive comp, sometimes that's just how it works.
Yeah, I think Taeyun could have easily survived if he just clicked backwards.
So close to it.
But it's hardcore. He could have just...
Because maybe they could actually try
if he just got the reset there, it's fine as well.
Main with that
Doran's been way more stable.
Rapid fire cannon, one of the
he's
biggest
been weak-sided and he's
for
chilling.
TF.
Yeah,
4 gold lead in jungle is big, yeah.
As it does appear as
Oh
well
yeah,
on the side
you have
lane,
rapid fire?
As that blast cone was pretty nice.
This turret.
Yeah, I think T1 just have way more damage. I feel like Nongshim have to do so many things to win a fight. They have to like dive onto Kog'Maw, kill Kog'Maw somehow,
They have 100%
and live.
that. They've checked one, so
he has
actually no vision there. That's the one part T1 didn't know about. Is going
Is
exactly
Nongshim
the way
bad?
T1
I
wants.
mean, they're like a middle of the pack
all the
team.
right decisions. And even
But they've got
Paze's
some good
death
players.
comes-
There's no way they can pull off a Baron
And this is
45
just what they
seconds
did in
before the
game
soul
one, although in
spawns,
game
right?
one it was a much more dire situation where they really
God,
needed
they're
to
like
back off here.
9k gold
They're
up,
not
but there
gonna
is
flip
this
the game.
Dragon
Not gonna give
Soul
any
looming
opportunity,
that's
you
just
know, they're not gonna give
annoying.
this soul-
Reason to get
Keria
faced up
healed.
when you're this far ahead and your Kog'Maw is super fed. A lot of damage does come in from Scout already, but there's the paranoia. As Owner, once that kill goes past the entirety of Nongshim's team to try to get it. It's now Faker. Going to be in a bit of trouble.
Good dive, good Callisto. Yeah, it's over here, I think.
They cannot peel
Or?
against this Ambessa. Flashes come through.
Owner.
The bailout is there, and actually Tam does a decent job of kiting it out, but he can't quite get the bailout.
Pace is
as
just
Doran
in
goes
their
down, but
face.
Pace is untouched
Look at him.
as he flashes into the back line, takes out King in. As Sponge
How is like T1's like dying still a little bit here? They're all of them are just going in to their face in melee range. All of them. They're just flashing onto all of their faces. Like I think I just heard Lehen's ping Ambessa TF Kog'Maw Nocturne Flash. I think I just heard that. They are clicking Baron. No sums on Kog'Maw. No sums on anyone but Keria. Scout can W over here and send it.
A natural engage from
Sponge
them.
is
The paranoia does come down, though,
not
and
50-50ing it.
cannot get into the pit. That's Baron, and now the engage comes
And
in.
the fight's just Giga 1 in monster turn.
That backline. They try to get on top of Pace, but they can't even take
He just
him
stands there
out,
and hits them.
as it's a clean ace here for the side of
Stands
T1.
there and hits them.
That'll be the 2-0 for them
Yeah,
tonight.
T1 looking a lot better than they did at the start of the split. Much better.
Continues.
How many win streaks are they on now?
Here at the end of round 1. So
How many
put them at
games did they win in a row?
wins, knocking on the door of top 2. Still a few
They
wins
beat
behind,
DN
but
Supers
pushing
2-0.
themselves right
They
now
lost to
solidly
DK
into
2-1-2.
third
They beat
place.
DRX
Some ups
2-0.
and
They
downs
beat
at the
Bro
beginning
2-0.
of
They
the
beat Fearx
season.
2-0. And now they beat
Nongshim,
Nongshim
they had a
2-0.
tough 3 matches in a row.
They also beat Hamalife 2-0 earlier in the split.
Able to pass the test. Strength of schedule coming up big
So it's a 4-series win
at
streak.
the end of the round, and they'll finish
It's an
with
8-game win
a
streak for
4-5
T1.
scoreline, just
8-game win
sub
streak.
500. Great performance from T1.
Alright, time for
Games
KT
in
versus
hand,
Hamalife.
there.
First place versus second
Bottom
place.
duo.
Today is the day that KT
And
loses
T1
a
just- it
series.
feels like they can do
Hamalife,
no wrong
you
right
are
now
the chosen
in
ones.
The way they're playing.
It's
Extremely
gonna be
dominant games
absolute
back to
cinema.
back. But Faker also showing up, I think, in this series in a way he didn't in their weekend matches just last week.
Yeah, definitely nice to see.
Alright, I go
a bit of a
AFK
step
real
up
quick.
from him.
Don't be too ill.
And yeah, I mean, more woes for Nongshim kind of
And then we
reminds you
lock
of
in big
Legend
time.
Group last year,
Da-da-dun,
where they had to
da-da-dun, dun,
face
dun.
these 3 teams that they faced in a row, plus KT, who they also lost to in this round, 2-0. And doesn't help that KT's even stronger this year. But yeah, Nongshim kind of the odd one out, and we'll have to wait and see as the year
T1
comes
win.
along
Oh,
if
they're
they
cooking
can
the noodles.
Maintain a Legend Group spot from last year into this year. But obviously pretty far away.
Who gets
as
player
we're
of the
still just
series?
at the end of round 1. T1 getting the job done here tonight.
I think Owner will win
Not
it.
as flashy tonight,
Alright, BRB on
playing
sec.
the Karma and Lulu as he was in days past. Obviously, thinking back to the Lux game that we had that was incredible just a few days ago, and back to games like the Pike game, despite the loss against D+. But still did his job. For me, I think the main character was Owner, even though he had that one mistake, which we'll watch here. Otherwise, had a fantastic series. Really ran the game in game 1, had that amazing Xin flash to kill the Hens, and just played the map incredibly well. I think there will be some votes for Faker, though, because he had a great TF game. He had the big bounce back on the Akali just in game 1. I mean, like, carry votes aren't even bad. And Doran quietly had a pretty sick Ambessa game here as well. It was just a very one-sided series where could almost go anywhere. Pays Kog'Maw was great.
Yeah, I don't mind any vote, really. It's not every day I say that. I'm generally pretty opinionated about who I think should get it, but this time I feel like all 5 members really kind of
Look at this from
check
Doran.
the boxes. And yeah, this is exactly how you want to play the Ambessa. As you mentioned, and it kind of left Scout in a really awkward spot himself, as this is the final fight of the game after they get the Baron.
And Nongshim know that if they give Baron here, and with the siege that T1's comp has with this Kog'Maw, it's just lights out. So they got to force a fight. You can see they're super calm. T1 are in the comms here. They're calling to burn, secure the Baron, and then the engage comes through. And then watch the Wild Growth fall up here onto the Nocturne. Combo this game was very rarely about, but ended up being a huge win for them in the final fight. They get the clean ace and end the game.
Yeah, Kog'Maw kind of insane if he's able to just kind of get through the game for free, you know? Because eventually they would try to use everything to kill him, and then you still have to deal with Owner, with Doran, even with Faker. And that's just how ahead T1 were at that point in the game. Very curious to see who is going to pick up the POM. As we already discussed, I think it could go many ways.
It's kind of like one of those when in doubt. Faker probably gets it, but I really feel like you could go so many ways here. Probably a chance there was even a tiebreaker with everyone making the impact that they did. It might be one of those POMs where it's like a 4-vote POM. It'll be Owner, ultimately my choice here. Yeah. With the perfect KDA on Xin in game 1, I think the Nocturne in game 2.
This is definitely the right call, though. You know, everybody was doing their job and having a good game, as you would expect, in a very dominant 2-0, but Owner was really the driving force on the Xin Zhao, and then obviously his Nocturne doing his job there as well. Lots of nice dives. You know, it wasn't necessarily that he was doing it alone, but he was always in the right place at the right time and playing the Nocturne as well as you can.
This is the warm-up. We got, after this, KT Rolster top of the standings up against Hanwha Esports, who with a 2-0 could dethrone them. Pretty insane day we have here to start off the week of LCK. So I'm sure you guys enjoyed this one, but there's a lot more coming up.
Yeah, well, they might have enjoyed this one if they were a T1 fan. The games themselves, very one-sided. But guys, we're going to hand it over to Deer for the translation of the POM interview right now.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Deer for the POM interview translation, joined by Owner on the side of T1. Owner, you got your POM today and just closed out round 1 with a win, reaching 4 wins in a row too. How do you feel? This is our last match for round 1, and just keeping our winning streak feels amazing. And I feel like it's such a relief. I feel like we're closing it out in such a good high note, and it feels like we'll do well in round 2 as well. And in game 1, it was such a dominant victory, but just comparing both comps, it felt like the late game would be tough for you. So what was the game plan? Yeah, just based on the draft, I felt like there are champions that are very strong in early to mid trades. So I think we were just trying to go ahead and provoke them and just try to play out the exchanges as well as we can. And I think it was executed as well as we planned it to be. And in game 1, the early snowball bot is what decided the outcome of the game. So did it go as intended? Yeah, the bot lane solo kill. Besides that happening, I think it went really well. And Owner, your Xin Zhao's total damage was 26,000, which was higher than the mid and the 80 carries. So how was this possible? I just knew that as long as my champion scales, that I would be able to deal a lot of damage. So I think, you know, I kind of had it in mind that I kind of predicted that I would do well, but I still didn't reach my expectations. So your Xin Zhao is undefeated over 5 games, and you're doing phenomenal. Would you say that this is your signature champion? Yeah, this year is where my Xin Zhao skin is going to get released. So it is safe to say that this is my signature champion. And in game 2, after giving away the Rumble, your picks were Ambessa and Nocturne. So given that Ambessa's win rate was actually 15% before today, did T1 rate her as a viable pick? For this game, against you know, our junglers, so on both sides they had global ults like the Nocturne and the Pantheon, so I just felt like it would be more worth it, more valuable to counter than take something like Rumble. And it actually turned out to be a really good decision. And yet again, your Nocturne was immaculate. And as the enemy jungle also had that global ult, it must have been pretty tricky to find an angle to ult. So how was it? Yeah, Nocturne's ult actually has a lower cooldown compared to Pantheon's. By, I would say twofold, so I think I just try to ult as much as I can. So I think in the end, I feel like our communication with the team went really well. So my most played champion is also Nocturne, so any tips on how to find a good Nocturne ult angle? You know, Nocturne's ult may fail, it doesn't always go well, but because it has such a short cooldown, I think you just have to be bold. You have to just go in, use it more often, and you'll see a good result. And early in the season, T1 receives criticism for being inconsistent, but your guys' performance has been steadily climbing. So what did you focus on internally? Every time we head up onto the stage, I'm sure that every once in a while, we actually do feel a little shaky, but we always have the mindset every time we're on stage that we want to perform well. So I think just keeping it consistent with our hard work is what actually does pay off. And I caught a glimpse of you yesterday proactively doing an open scrims against D plus Kia and role swapping, so did this help? Yeah, solo queue was unavailable all of a sudden, and I didn't have anything to do, so I guess D plus Kia, you know, we ended up doing a little fun thing, and I'm sure it helped a lot. And there are plenty of good news for T1. So along with Carria's 3-year extension, Faker added another huge milestone today, which was 1,100 LCK games. So a word for congratulations? Yeah, congratulations for you both. And since we will be together until 2029, I'm sure that there is a lot more records to reach together. And I hope that we reach those milestones hand in hand.
We! You're talking about me and
And
him.
your first opponent in round 2 will be HLE.
Is that Zeus on the corner or what?
Well, it looks like you made eye contact with Zeus, who is right behind you. And they're actually riding huge momentum, so what would you like to say? There are a lot of close friends over there. And since they're such a strong team, we've always had fun going up against them. And, you know, I would like to say that just like round 1, we'll do our best to win against them. And we'll prepare well. Really looking forward to that. And that's it from Owner and Back to the Dusk. Welcome back, Peony. Thank you.